After months of campaigning and with millions of voters, just a handful of states will decide if Democrats keep their slim majorities in both the U.S. House and the U.S. Senate. President Biden campaigning in Pennsylvania, one of just a few key Senate races out of the 35 this year that are still too close to call. And where Democrat John Fetterman is facing health concerns about a recent stroke.
But it knocked me down, but I'm going to keep coming back up.
Fetterman going up against Republican candidate Dr. Mehmet Oz, who has been endorsed by former President Donald Trump.
I would support Donald Trump if he decided to run for president.
All right.
But this is bigger than one candidate. This is a much bigger story about how we are going to build a bigger tent to let more Americans feel safe.
Polling shows the race for control of the Senate is so tight, there is no advantage for either party, even though conventional wisdom says that Republicans should benefit from having a Democrat in the White House.
You can just check back throughout history with very, very few exceptions. After the first couple of years of the president's first term, that party just loses power, that people look back, they see a record, and almost all of the campaign promises are not fully met yet. And so people get a little frustrated, and add that with some troubling economic numbers with inflation and gas prices up until now, people really getting hit within their pocketbooks.
But in the southern state of Georgia, where early voting is already underway, social issues have also played a role in the race. Republican candidate Herschel Walker denying allegations he paid for a girlfriend to have an abortion.
The abortion thing is false. It's a lie.
Polls show a close race between Walker and Democratic Senator and former pastor Raphael Warnock.
I think that part of the problem with our politics right now is that it's become too much about the politicians.
And in the southwestern state of Arizona, immigration is a key concern. Democrats' Mark Kelly distancing himself from Biden's border policies.
I've been strong on border security, and I've stood up to Democrats when they're wrong on this issue.
It sounds like
including, by the way, including the president.
His Republican opponent, Blake Masters, like many Trump-endorsed candidates around the country, continues to claim fraud spoiled the 2020 election, even though numerous lawsuits over the issue all failed in court.
I suspect President Trump would be in the White House today if big tech and big media and the FBI didn't work together to put the thumb on the scale to get Joe Biden in there.
All 435 U.S. House seats are also up for re-election this year. Currently, Democrats hold an 8-seat majority in the lower chamber. Katherine Gypson, VOA News, Washington.